Hi, I'm Mike from Vandoren, and in this video we're going to be covering all the different reed options that Vandoren offers for saxophone. I'll break this down by scenario so that wherever you're at in your development as a player, you'll have a better idea of which reed might be the best fit for you. We'll start with the beginners. Vandoren Juno reeds are Vandoren's cut designed specifically for beginning students. They're designed for easy vibration, which allows students to get their best sound from the very beginning, and it allows teachers to discuss things like tone quality and tone color as opposed to just getting sound. Here's an example of what Juno reeds sound like. Juno reeds are available for alto and tenor saxophone in a wide variety of strengths, and they're available in a few different packaging options like 3 reed cards, boxes of 10, boxes of 5, boxes of 25. Once students have been playing on Juno reeds for about a year or maybe a little bit more depending on their level of instruction, they're usually ready to move up to a slightly more advanced reed like traditional reeds, also called blue box. Compared to Juno, traditional reeds have a little bit more heart, which adds core and a little bit of resistance to the reed. They also have a thin tip, which allows for precise and quick articulation, and all of this combines to give you a very even sounding reed throughout all ranges of instruments, which is suitable for any style of music. Here's an example of what traditional reeds sound like. Because of their versatility, blue box reeds are our most popular reed. Jazz players love them, classical players love them. They're just a great all-around reed. Vandoren traditional reeds are available for all saxophones in a wide variety of strengths. As I mentioned earlier, they do play harder than Juno reeds, so you'll want to choose a half strength softer than whatever you were previously playing on Juno. A lot of players stay on traditional reeds for their entire careers, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But some players, the more advanced they get, they're looking for even more nuance in their sound, and with that in mind, Vandoren offers a couple different premium options to suit your needs. First one we'll talk about are V12s. Compared to traditional reeds, V12s are a much thicker cut overall, and as a result, give you a much darker, warmer sound, which makes this a top choice among classical saxophonists. The thicker heart is what gives you that warm, smooth sound, and the thicker tip actually gives a little bit more body to the attack and even makes the reed last a little bit longer. Here's an example of what a V12 sounds like. V12s are available for alto, soprano, and tenor saxophones in a variety of strengths. They do play quite a bit harder than traditional reeds, so when you're trying a V12 for the first time, choose a half strength softer than what you've been playing on blue box. Next up are V21 reeds. V21s are the newest reed from Vandoren, and they use a very different design. They're cut from a much thicker blank that's more tapered towards the heel of the reed, but with the profile of the V12. So you get the V12 tone colors, a little bit warmer than traditionals, but with a little bit more focused and centered sound with similar resistance to blue box reeds. Here's a short example of what a V21 sounds like. V21s are available for alto, soprano, and tenor saxophone in a variety of strengths. Like I mentioned earlier, they play close to the traditionals in terms of resistance, so definitely keep that in mind when you're buying your first box. Just to recap, in this video we've covered all the different reeds that Vandoren has to offer for classical saxophone. For beginning players we have Juno, For intermediate through professional players, we have traditional reeds or blue box. And then for more advanced players looking for a little bit more nuance in their tone, color, and response, we have our premium reeds, the V12s or V21s. Like all Vandoren reeds, each of these cuts come sealed in their own individual flow pack, which seals in the humidity of the south of France so that no matter when or where you open your reed, it comes out factory fresh.